Hey, Steelers Nation, think you know everything that's going on with the team? Get ready to be surprised because the behind-the-scenes action is heating up. First off, rumors of a potential trade involving George Pickens have the fan base split. Could the young talent really be on his way out? And if that wasn't enough, Mike Tomlin just secured his spot through 2025 with a massive contract, proving that stability is in charge. Plus, there's more buzz about the future of the offense, with speculation swirling around who the next franchise QB will be. Don't miss a second of this news, so hit the like button to show your support, and let's dive into the video. The Steelers are stirring up some offseason moves, and it seems like they're eyeing a major shakeup at wide receiver. The word is they're considering trading George Pickens, but don't get too excited yet. This deal might not deliver the blockbuster return fans are hoping for. There's chatter about a potential trade with the New England Patriots, but here's the twist. Pittsburgh values Pickens differently than New England does. The Steelers know they have a rising star in their young wideout, and they're not letting him go without getting solid value in return. If they play their cards right, this could turn into a big win. Meanwhile, the quarterback situation is becoming a bit clearer, or at least the rumor mill is narrowing the options. Names like Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, and even Skylar Thompson are being floated, though some of these seem more like wishful thinking than realistic possibilities. Still, it's worth keeping an eye on as Pittsburgh plans its next move under center. And speaking of stability, let's talk about Mike Tomlin. The Steelers just locked him in with a headline-grabbing contract extension. Turns out Pittsburgh is keeping one of the league's highest-paid coaches through at least 2025. Whatever happens this offseason, one thing's for sure. Tomlin isn't going anywhere. He's a cornerstone of the franchise, and they're ensuring he stays that way. What do you think, Steelers fans? Is trading George Pickens worth considering, or would it be a massive mistake? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you think this is already a lot, wait until you hear what Bryant McFadden had to say about leadership issues on the roster. The next part gets even more controversial. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a lot to sort out this offseason, and one of their biggest challenges might revolve around wide receiver George Pickens. He's a rare talent, some even say generational, but concerns about his attitude and lack of mentorship are mounting. Former Steelers cornerback and two-time Super Bowl champion Bryant McFadden recently broke it down on Pittsburgh's 93.7 The Fan, and he didn't hold back. McFadden explained that Pickens entered the league with all the tools to dominate, but lacked the guidance players like Hines Ward once provided. Back in McFadden's days, young receivers like Antonio Brown, Santonio Holmes, and Emmanuel Sanders had Ward to show them the ropes. Pickens? His mentor was Deontay Johnson, who, honestly, isn't exactly known for being the model of professionalism. Johnson was traded early in 2024 and has bounced between teams ever since. McFadden didn't mince words. If Deontay was his guide, good luck. Pickens has faced his share of controversies. His on- and off-field behavior has drawn criticism, and he's been fined and involved in league scuffles. Remember that Sunday night football game against the Cowboys? Pickens caught everyone's attention with a bold message under his eye black. Since then, the league seems to have him under close watch, and he's had multiple public outbursts. Now Pittsburgh has a big decision to make. Pickens just finished his third season, meaning 2025 is the final year of his rookie deal. His potential is undeniable. He has all the qualities of a WR1. But the question is whether he can mature into a leader in a locker room that desperately needs one. Mike Tomlin acknowledged this in his end-of-season press conference, saying Pickens still has room to grow. If the Steelers don't see Pickens stepping into that leadership role, it might be better to part ways sooner rather than later. McFadden hit the nail on the head. Pittsburgh needs to rediscover the leadership culture that once defined them. This team was built on strong veterans who commanded respect. Without that, it's hard to see them returning to championship contention. So, what's your take? Does Pickens have what it takes to rise to the challenge? Or should the Steelers start looking elsewhere? Look, Steelers fans, the situation is clear. The team needs leaders, and while Pickens has the talent, he hasn't proven he's ready to be that guy. Is it worth the gamble, or is it time for a change? And as for Tomlin, extending his contract was essential, but time is ticking for him to get Pittsburgh back on top. Stay tuned because the coming weeks are bound to be eventful. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the latest news about your favorite team.